Evening everyone, my name's Nicholas, Backdata Thrifter. I buy and sell online, Amazon for profit. So we're currently at 1,710 subscribers, which is brilliant. And I've actually got, hopefully, an interesting video for you guys. And the video is quite simple. It's how I actually was able to move from a self-employed person on Amazon to a limited company on Amazon and still have the same account. The amount of messages that I've received during the year about how do I start Amazon, do I start as self-employed, do I start as a limited company, is it easy to move out, is it easy to move from one to the other, it was actually quite easy. Yeah, it was actually quite easy. It took a total of 15 days and I'm going to go through the whole process for you guys as how I actually switched from a self-employed person to a limited company. Now, the big thing about the step up from a self-employed person to a limited company, first of all, guys, is making sure that you've got to pay corporation tax. If you're actually employing someone, you need to make sure that you give them payroll, and that also you've actually got a pension scheme for them, and so on. So that big worry for me, okay, that was covered with actually partnering with Awesome, yeah, and making sure that now they are my online accountant for us, and basically the weight has been lifted off my shoulder and they deal with all that, okay? And if anyone's actually interested in a specialist e-commerce accountant, all you've got to do is click the link below in the description. You get your free consultation and 100 quid off also your first month, so it's really good. So that was done, okay? The accounting is such a big side when you actually move to a limited company. Sorted, and it's done by the best now. So once you've actually got the limited company set up and everything, you need to make sure to have the correct paperwork. So paperwork that's needed is, if you were to follow this link, okay, so beta.companieshouse.gov.uk, and I'm going to put it below in the description to use, could you find the IN01 document for your company? Yes or no? This is the document that Amazon will actually request from you. Have you got a new bank account for the limited company, and it's got the correct address and the correct beneficiaries and so on? Really important that you do that. So first thing, have the paperwork. Before you even request a change, have all the required paperwork for us. Then it will go as smoothly as possible. I had all the paperwork. This is why it only took me 2 weeks. And I decided to do it during this month here of July to August, because for me, that is the quietest period. I sell mainly toys. Obviously, you know what my channel is all about. I sell toys. So I wanted to make sure that I was a limited company for Q4. The good thing about it is that as I was actually doing the change, my account was inactive for only 1 hour on Amazon, and I'm going to talk about it because I was able to sell all the way through the change. So let's go through it. First of all, I didn't have a clue where to start with, and so if you don't have a clue to start with, you start from the source. And what was the source? Directly contact Amazon. So I contacted Amazon by either the text chat option and also contacting them by online, and they both actually confirmed to us that you need to actually email this, okay? So I'm just going to screen record also my iPad. So you need to email this, okay? The seller verification team at amazon.co.uk. So and I was like, well, hi, I'm just going to email this, and then suddenly everything's going to happen. And said, yes, before you do anything, email them. Do not touch your settings in your account before you contact these. Do not try and transfer it in your account, because they will actually freeze the account because they will think that somebody else is doing it. You need to request from them, first of all, before you do anything. So I confirmed that with 2 options, and you can actually see again here, just make sure that you email that. And I started everything on the 19th of July. That's when I started everything. So here's my email to them, to the seller verification team. I attached 2 documents. The 2 documents that I attached was the UTR for my limited company and also the bank statement for that limited company. Now, I think I should have saved 2 days if instead of the UTR for my limited company, I actually presented that IN01 document straight away. But anyways, you live and you learn. So I wrote, good afternoon, my name's Nicholas and I'm currently trading as a sole trader with this name and this UTR number and this address. I would ask if possible to switch to a limited company. This will be under the name of, so I've got the new name, I've got the new UTR and the address of. I will also have to switch my bank details. So I presented the bank details of my previous sole trader and my new limited company. I've attached the UTR document for HMRC bank statement. Please let me know if a switch would be possible. So for which I replied, I got automatic reply on the 19th of July that we've received your message. And then I received this and freaked me out straight away, because it says, if you do not respond to us within 60 days, we're unable to prevent the suspension of your selling privileges. So one email, and then suddenly I get that. But obviously the email's not bad, because they wanted an answer for all these things. So let's see how I answered these things. First of all, thank you for your speedy reply. The reason for changing the business registered on your selling Amazon account, I was advised by my accountant. So that's why I actually did that. The relationship between your current business and the new business you want to register, I am the owner of the sole trader, sole proprietor, and I'm going to be the director of the new limited company. The name, including legal entity of the new business you want to register, and I've put the new name of my limited company. Confirm your current business will continue, so I've put not on Amazon, will only exist as a self-employed individual. Okay, that's how I've actually put, not on Amazon, will only exist of a self-employed individual. Obviously, through the limited company, I'm going to get paid dividends, and those dividends need to be declared as a self-assessment. So there's no point in me closing my self-assessment account. So confirming the beneficial owners, I've put them on the only one. I'm not the only one, but anyways, I've put actually the two beneficial owners. Confirm the country of establishment of the new business, United Kingdom. The beneficial owners underneath, so I've got director and 50% shareholders for myself and 50 shareholders also for the other person. Please let me know if you require any further information. So on the 20th of July, I got this email. It says, we're pleased to inform you that you now can transfer your selling privileges, and you've got to follow these steps. So it says, proceed with any further disbursement. Do not modify the email address. All the way through this, guys, do not modify the email address. It's really important. You go to settings, click on transfer account, and you can actually change your legal entity there on the information. Now, as you're doing this, you're going to freak out, because it's going to say, now we're logging out the legal entity, and the other entity will log in. The same login details ensue, but I think it's just more about like checking, use that. The sole trader's finished, and the limited company is starting. So literally logs out and logs back in again for you guys. Confirm the business information, so we responded to that, we've agreed it, and we've done all that. And I also changed, after that I changed also the bank payments, the bank payment details for us, which you've requested. You may not have account functionality, so when that all happened, it allowed me to also change my bank details. Once I changed the bank details, I had maybe 7 different messages for all the different stores. So the German store on Amazon, the French store, and so on. Even though I don't sell on them, because I'm on holiday mode, it seemed like it was still active. So I got all these emails, nothing I had to do, I didn't have to reply to any of them. So I put my new bank details. I registered using those new bank details for every store. Even though they were still in holiday mode, I've registered for every store. And then it was a case of actually waiting. So I did that on the 20th of July, and I had to wait until the 2nd of August. Okay, so the 2nd of August I got an email, and I did actually check with the team previously, see if everything's happening, everything's okay. They said to us, just let us be, basically, we're doing our work, and that's it really. So yeah, so it says we need some information. The HMRC document provided was not one of the acceptable documents, so they really needed that IN01 document, and they actually helped us out, okay, because they provided us that link, and I was able to actually download it. They don't accept screenshots, so simply download the PDF document, and then you're able to actually present it. We'll continue verification. So next thing they wanted is, I'd actually forgotten to put the other beneficiary owner on the Amazon settings, so I really had to do expand. I'm the beneficiary owner, so I had to put the passport details and all that. And on the 3rd day, so on Tuesday the 3rd, same day really, half an hour after, good news, your selling account and payments have now been activated. We'll be in touch for more information. So it wasn't that hard. Yeah, it wasn't that hard. It is scary, yeah, considering you've read all the horror stories. But the main one I think has got to be, guys, let them know that you're actually planning to make a change. Yeah, that's the big one. So before you do anything, message them. Yeah, here's the email. I'm going to put the email below in the description too for us, along with the accountant that I actually use, and along with a different link also for the beta company has. But hopefully I can actually help someone with this. I know for me it was a big worry. This is why I did it during a quiet time for me on Amazon, and hopefully I can actually help, even if I help one person on knowing how to actually switch from a self-employed to a limited company, I'll be happy. So thanks so much for watching, everyone, and as always, keep thrifting.